Hi, here we are again on our mats, ready to work out together. We're going to focus primarily on your glutes, but as always, we're going to need to find that connection with our core as well. So come and join me. This beautiful, beautiful setting. If you haven't got sunshine where you are today, let's try and create some warm, some sunshine on our mats together. Okay, we're going to lie down. Okay, when we come and lie down on our mats today, so we are going to come and lie on our side. So what I want you to do is lie towards the back of your mat, okay? You're going to line your legs, line your spine up with the back of the mat, and then we're going to come down and rest our head here on our arm. Then I want you to bring your legs towards that front corner of the mat. So this is one option here. So I'm trying not to collapse down. I'm trying to keep that connection with my core. The other alternative is to rest your head on your hands here. So go with which one feels most comfortable for you. And then the key thing here is not to let this hip roll forward or roll back. So keeping those hips stacked on top of each other. Okay, I'm going to place my hand here. And as I press into the floor here, that's going to help to stabilise my hips. Okay, we're ready. So that top leg, you're going to turn out, you're going to raise that leg to hip height. We're going to breathe out and raise that leg up and lower. So it's a real sense of lengthening, reaching with those toes. So we don't want to bring that leg down too low. I'm just bringing that leg to hip height, and then we lift and lower and lift and lower. Breathing in, breathing out. So we're going to go 4, and again 3. And as I said, it's fine to have your head here. If you've got a little cushion, you can always place that underneath your head. And last one, hold here. Now sweep that leg back, and as I bring that leg back, I'm bringing that leg in line with my spine. It's at hip height. I want you to flex the foot. So really think about switching on the quad and switching on this glute. Fire up that glute, push that heel away. Now we lift and lower. So it's a slow control movement, really connecting into that leg, into the glute. Well done. And again. So imagine that resistance. Imagine somebody's pressing down here. So as you raise that leg, that resistance here. Good, you're gonna go 5, 4, well done. 3, keep that foot flexed, keep pushing the heel away. 2, toes are forward. 1 more, hold here. Now, as I open through this hip, try not to use my spine, try not to bend. So the spine stays in neutral, really firing up this glute here. So you can bend that front knee if that helps, or the leg stays here. So we lift and lower, lift and lower. Well done. I'm going to try and distract you here because these really start to burn. We don't need to do many reps to fire up your glutes. Well done. So we've done 5, I think. I'm sure you'll correct me if that's not right. And we're going to go 3 and 2. Don't lose that connection with your core. 1. And I'm going to be kind. I'm going to let you bring that knee in here. So little bit of a rub here. Now, I'm now lining up my feet, heels with my glutes. Okay, we're going to lift the feet away from the mat. We're going to keep those heels glued together. We're going to press those heels together. Now, what I don't want is this top hip to roll back. So it really helps to bring your hand onto the hip here. And again, we don't need to bring that knee down all the way. Just level with the hip. Good, and press. And press, well done. How are we doing? Do we like these? Okay, we're going to go 4, 3. In class, sometimes my counting is shocking. 2, 1. Well done, and hold. Okay, now you're going to lift. You're going to extend this leg. We're going to bend and lower. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Whose idea was this? These are really burning. Well done. And lower. And lift. And out. In. And lower. And 3. Well done. And 2. And last one. Lift. Okay, we're going to repeat that initial move. So we're going 8, 7, well done. 6, good. Keep breathing out. 5, keep pushing those heels together. And 3, and 2, and 1, and relax. Well done. That was not so bad, was it? Okay, now we're going to fully extend those legs again. So one hip stacked on top of the other. Core engaged. We're going to lift that top leg. Now I want you to sweep the leg forwards, flex at the foot, press that heel away and try and open through the front of this hip. Extend here. Good. Point, sweep, flex and press back with control. So I'm having to work really hard to stabilise my core. You're doing amazing. Well done. So we're going to go 4 more. Breathe out. And 3. How are the clouds doing behind me? There's a storm brewing. Okay, well done. 1 more. And relax. Well done. Okay, I'm going to take my mic off, so just bear with me, because we're going to come and lie down on our tummies. So as you come down and lie down, you're going to make diamond shape with your elbows, one hand on top of the other. Take those feet wide on the mat, okay? We're going to bend the knee, press those heels together. Can you see my toes? Feet turned out. We're in that Pilates stance. Relax your upper body. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is press those heels together. We're going to lift and extend through the hips and lower. So connect through the glutes, lift and lower. And breathe out, breathe in. So you may feel as if the front of your thighs are barely lifting away from the mat here. They might not be. They might still be resting on the mat, but there'll be a sense of lightening. The weight of your legs will feel lighter on the mat as you try and extend through the hip. Do connect through the heels, fire up those glutes before you lift and lower. So we've got 1 more at this pace. Okay, we're going to lift and we're going to pulse. Get ready. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. Awesome effort. Okay, I'm going to get hold of my mic, and now we're going to go and lie on the other side and do it all over again. So just like we did before, we're going to line our spine, line our legs up with the back of the mat. So you're either going to lie with your hand supporting your head here, or you're going to rest your head on your arm. You can place a small cushion here. So what we want is those hips stacked on top of each other. So we're going to keep that connection with our core. Now, sweep the legs forward so that they're a 30-degree angle or so, thereabouts to the mat. Keeping those hips nice and stable, core engaged. So we turn out slightly in that top hip. And then we're going to lift the leg and lower. So what I didn't show you on the other side is what happens if we take that leg too high. If I take the leg all the way to here, so I start to collapse and fold down here. Ribs start to collapse down, pelvis starts to move. So we only keep the leg lifting within a range that means we can isolate the movement to this hip joint. Keeping the pelvis stable, keep the spine stable. So we're focusing on engaging the correct muscles. So you want to strengthen the muscles around that hip. We're going to fire up the glutes. Well done. Doing lots of talking and not a lot of counting, am I? Okay, we're going to go 3 and 2 and 1 more and hold here. Now we're going to sweep that leg back so that it's in line with the hip, okay? In line with your spine. Now we're going to flex the foot and think about connecting. So really connecting to your quad here, connecting to the glute, engage. So you can keep this front leg straight, or we can bend the knee here. So whatever feels more comfortable. So when we're here now, we're going to lift and lower. Breathe out, breathe in. So trying to maintain that connection with your core. So it doesn't take many of these to start to feel that glute fire up. So I'm feeling that burn here already. Well done. So you're going to go 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Well done. Take a rest, just a moment's rest. Give that hip a little bit of love. Now, we lift the leg again to hip height. Now this time we're taking that leg further back. So really extending here without using your spine. That's the key with this. Okay, so navel to spine, squeeze into that glute again, and we lift and lower. So it probably looks like the same move. Same movement, yes, we're lifting and lowering, but we've extended here more through the hip. Well done. Much more challenging. So we've got 5, 4, I'll be glad when these are done, 3, 2, well done, last one, lift, lower, well done. You're going to bend those knees. Now, feet lined up with the back of the mat, feet lined up with your spine here. Okay, core still engaged. We're going to lift the feet away from the mat, press those heels together and open and close here. So just lowering that knee, level with the hip and lift. Well done. We connect those heels. It helps to, as you press down, to fire up here. Well done. Let's go for 5. 4, are you looking at the camera saying, let's not do 5 more. Well done. These are the exercises that get lots of moaning, groaning, eye rolling in class. So we're going to lift, hold, extend, bend and close. Well done. So open, extend, bend. Well done. Doing really well. Okay, so you're halfway with these. Just remember to breathe, focus on that movement, focus on not losing the connection here. Try not to let this top hip roll back. Last one. Good. And then we open and close for 8 and 7. Well done. And 6, nearly there. And 5, good. 4, 3, well done, breathe. 2, 1 more. Awesome, and relax. Wow. Okay, we're gonna extend the legs again here. Hips stacked, you're doing really well. We're gonna lift that top leg and we're gonna take that leg back so it's in line with the spine. Okay, so that foot is softly pointed. Try not to drop the leg, keep the leg at hip height. So breathe in, sweep that leg forward, flex, and press that heel away. Well done. And sweep forwards, inhale, and exhale, well done. So trying to get flexion in the hip here, and then we're extending through this hip without altering the position of your spine. That is where the challenge is, because if I take this leg back and I just move my body, look how far we get. But we're not isolating the movement. We're not strengthening the muscles we want to focus on. We're cheating. We're going on that path of least resistance, okay? We can all do that. Can we do this? Can we find that stability in your core? Okay, let's do 2 more. Okay, let's do 1 more. Well done. Good, and take a moment's rest. We are not quite finished. You're going to turn onto all 4s. Okay, so I'm going to give myself a rest. We've done this side. I'm going to turn around on the mat. You do the same. You don't have to turn around on the mat, but let's focus on the other side. Okay, so we're on our knees, core engaged, head in line with your spine. Then we're going to bring our forearms down onto the mat. So we're not going to do too many reps of this. This is our finisher here. So keep that long spine, keep that connection with your core. You're going to lift the left knee. You're going to flex the foot. Can you see I'm pressing the heel to the ceiling? Drive that heel to the ceiling here. Lower that knee down and lift and lower. Now, I'm working within a range that I can feel the glute firing up. But if I take the leg too high, look what happens. Can you see? If I forget to connect with my core, my lower back begins to arch. My whole back begins to arch, to extend.
So you want to keep the movement at the hip, that engagement of the glute to a range that means you still stabilise the spine. One more. Hold here. Good. Pulse. Pulse. We're going to go 8, 7, 6. Keep pushing that heel away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back to 8 here. 8. Well done. Use your core. 7 and 6. Well done. You've got this. You really have. Don't stop. Don't stop. You've got this. We're doing this together. Don't try and speed this up. I know it's tempting, really tempting. Okay, have we got 3? Or is it 2? Let's do 2 more. And last one. And take that rest. Push back into your rest position here. I'm going to turn around. You don't need to. But stay with me because we've got the other side to do. Okay. So long spine, down on our forearms. Okay, we're not going to worry about that now. So we're going to flex the foot and we're going to drive that heel up towards the ceiling. Core engaged. Watch your head. Try not to throw the head down or throw the head back. Slow, slow, controlled. Heel to ceiling or heel to sky. Focus on that connection with your spine, with your core. Now I'm going to show you again what happens. This, we collapse and we round and we collapse. No, we're going to maintain that stability. One more here. You're going to lift. You're going to pulse, pulse, pulse. Okay, breathing out, navel to spine. Keep going. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. One more. Okay, we're going to go for final 8. I promise it's the final 8. And 7. And 6. I have to promise in class because people don't believe me when I say that we're done, because then I get excited and I think of something else that we could possibly just squeeze in. But I promise we're done after these. You've got 2 to go. And last one. And take that well-deserved rest. So you're going to take your glutes towards your heels. You're going to reach with your hands to the top of the mat. You're going to let your forehead sink onto the mat and slide those hands towards you. Now slide the hands down the mat. Palms are facing up towards the ceiling. And then let those shoulders sink down. And now I just want you to close your eyes. I want you to think about how you're now feeling. Did we find that connection with our glutes? Did we remember to activate and use our core all the way through? I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did a fantastic effort. Let me know how you got on. Please comment for me and let me know what you would like next. And I will see you very soon. Well done.